Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Thank you for joining and tuning in again. So if this is your first time, consider subscribing. My name is Willy, or you can call me Vinegar. Today I'm going to show you a simple recipe of a snacks that we used to enjoy when we were in our workplace. So it's very simple. You can do it at home. We call it suklezin or cacahuet, commonly called. When we were small, we used to enjoy this. Very yummy. It's done of peanut. So I'm going to take you to my kitchen and I will show you the ingredient and what you can do with that and how is it looking, how is it tasting. Maybe you might not be able to taste it, but don't worry, you can try it by yourself. You get to know how awesome it is. So let's dive in directly into it. So for this recipe, we're going to need peanut or granite, sugar. So I have not measured it, but I can assume this to be maybe 200 grams. And then water, glass of water. That will be more than enough. So let's dive in directly into the cooking. This I have already washed, okay, and I have dried it again to make it clean. So initially what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the peanut in the karai, the peanut in the pot, and I want to get the crispy, crunchy, taste of it. So that's why I will just slightly fry it for maybe 5 to 7 minutes max, just to make it more crispy. And then we start the proper process. So throughout the process, you keep on stirring time to time to avoid it getting burned. Okay, so you keep on stirring. I'm using the lowest stove, all right. The smallest stove, and then but I put it full fire. I want it to be a little faster, but not to be burned. Keep stirring time to time. Okay, this is I may say 3 minutes or 2.5 minutes because I was using high flame, but normally you can do it in a low flame for 3 to 5 minutes. I said I do not want it to be cooked, so you can notice that it's not properly cooked. Okay, so just now let's dive in directly. It's very easy. Just pour the ingredient directly into the pot. Okay, now I will put this much, and then directly the water as well. So here you can see I have poured the ingredient directly, the sugar, the water together, and we'll keep on stirring and keep checking on this till the water will dry up. So I didn't do anything much after switching on the stove again. Then I just pour the ingredient directly together, the sugar and the water. I didn't put the entire quantity and the water as well, so I can add it if required. So let's see what will be the outcome of it. Let's keep on stirring it, not consistently, but time to time, making sure that it does not get sticky on one side until the water dries up. Yes, as you can see, the water is drying up, and I have also reduced again the flame because actually this process is very tricky sometimes. When there is too much fire, then the process will go very fast. It means instead of having the crystallized sugar on the peanut, you will have a caramelized sugar. So we do not want that. We just want the sugar to be evenly crystallized on the peanut. So we let it cook, checking time to time. The sugar is getting crystallized. Like I was saying, this is low flame, okay, and I'm using the smallest stove because, like I said, we do not want the sugar to be caramelized but to be crystallized. So the caramelized process happens after the crystallization. So when you miss this step, then you will miss the whole recipe. But this is what we are trying to do. As you can see, the sugar is getting sticky to the peanut. We keep on stirring time to time, and even if the heat is making the sugar melt again, don't worry, it's normal. It will melt again so that it will get properly enrobed, properly covered to the peanut. This process, anybody can do it at home. I didn't give you the name maybe of the recipe in case I have forgotten, but I'm reminding it again. This we call it we call it in my place cacahuet. I know the different things are called cacahuet, but we call it cacahuet. Locally we call it suklezin. Suklezin means this local language, it means sugared peanut or sugared granite, whichever you prefer. But this is the process. As you see, we are already on the right track. So time to time I'll be stirring it this much, but the result will look like something like this. All right, so let's keep on checking it time to time. So at this point of time we are done. So this is the result. You see as it's looking. So I'm switching off the fire now. So we will let it cool and see how it's tasting after some time. But yes, we have to let it cool and then we will come back to it. If you like, you can transfer it into another plate to avoid the heat to continue. But yes, me, I will just leave it like this. It's all the same. Wow, this is the outcome. Check with me this brownish color. You see, I've let it dry, cool down. Now it's very crispy, very crystallized. The sugar, you can see, when you are trying to break it, it's very hard. Let me try it and see how it's tasting. Yum, 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 yum.